Hey everyone, let's make some quick, cheap Maxtrax mounts for my Tacoma here. I was looking online and they wanted $75 for these 4 pins, which is ridiculous. I'm not paying you $75 for 4 pins. I'll make them myself. First, we're going to start off with some half-inch aluminum stock here. This is a giant 36-inch rod that I got at Home Depot. It was like 15 bucks. It's cheap. I'm going to add an inch to my measurement, make them a little bit longer, and we're going to slice them and dice them on the bandsaw here. Again, it's aluminum. It's really cheap and easy. Really soft and easy to cut. Got 4 slugs, all the same size. I'm going to throw them in my Harbor Freight lathe here. Face them all off so they're nice and square. I paid $200 on Marketplace for this lathe, and it's more than paid for itself since then. It's great for little things. Ooh, nice and shiny. And we're going to put a center hole in them so we can make a nice straight drill hole. And then we're going to do a 1/4 inch hole and put some tape on there so I know how deep I'm going. I'm going to lube it up with some oil. Make sure your holes are nice and lubed. Makes your bits last longer and keeps everything cool. There we go, 4 holes drilled. And we're going to round the ends here. I'm not great with this thing, so we'll kind of just get a rough, rounded shape, and then I'll finish it up with a file. Just like that. Gonna do the final details of the file. You guys would be careful with a file in a lathe. It could be a little dangerous, but as long as you're smart about it, it's not really that scary. There we go. 4 pins made. Now we're going to drill some holes in them. And we're going to throw them in the drill press to do that. This thing's cool. It's a 1956 Atlas drill press. I did a full restoration on it a few years ago. It's got all new bearings and everything in it, so no run out. Nice and straight. A little more lube, just as always. Did I say how much I love this drill press? It's nice and quiet, too. It doesn't make much noise. No rattles. Alright, we're going to throw some little guide slots in there for the pin. And time to tap it. We're going to go with a 1/4 tap. It's like the most standard size tap you could ever have is 1/4. And it's my gear wrench tap and dice handle set. Throw in the vise. Cool little rubber thing. Got some thread cutting oil in there. Okay, we're going to work it down. And every once in a while you're going to turn around and work it back up. So it's like 3 or 4 turns down and a half turn back. Kind of breaks the threads loose. Keeps it nice and clean. I'm going pretty quick here in the video, so it's hard to see, but stop and go back every once in a while just to break the threads loose. Now we're going to polish it up, make it nice and shiny, look more professional. Start at 80, 120, 220, 320, 400, 500, and 600 grit. I think it's a stop around 600 grit. But it doesn't do perfect, but I want it to look a little more finished. Yeah, like 80 right there, 120, 220, 320, 500, 600. Nice brushed finished look. Brush looks nice, but I like shiny. So we're going to jump over to the polishing wheel here. We're going to polish it up, get it nice and shiny. I know I'm wearing gloves. You shouldn't wear gloves on rotary tools like this, but these little parts get super hot when you're polishing them up, so you can't even hold them without gloves. They just burn your hands hot. There we go, 4 pins finished. Tapped in the bottom. Let's go put them on the rack. Slide our 1/4 bolts in, 2 on each side. Tighten her back down. Washer, lock washer. I actually bent my cheap awl doing this. Had to straighten it out in the vise. It's fine. Grab some lock washers, or hitch pins out of the cabinet. This size will do. Just kind of iron it up. There we have it. 4 Maxtrax pins. I have maybe $15 invested in them, if you're not including the $700 in tools I use to make them. But if you like more simple homemade projects like this, hit that subscribe button. See you guys next time.